Hendersons coming at you with another football game. We got a good one today. We got Houston, Texas coming to Arlington to face the Dallas Cowboys. And we would like to welcome Houston, Texans fans to come sit with us. So get ready to enjoy the game. It's a 2-for-1.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Prince Daniel, what up, bro?
It's week 14.
You ready for Sunday Night Heat tonight?
On EA Sports. We'll see Dak.
All right, I'll see you there, brother.
Dallas Cowboys taking on Davis Mills.
How your lady doing?
Texas.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. The streak continues, doesn't it?
Okay, that's what's up, man. Y'all keeping each other happy, bro?
For our visitors, the Texans, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. Two-time Pro Bowler.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him.
That's what's up, man.
Times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Oh, my Sunday going good, bro. Can't complain.
The Texans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Woke up feeling good, breath in my body and everything else. Praise the Lord.
So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 31, Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 70 yards.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards. And not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
A first down carry by Elliott. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Yep, you're right, Prince. You're right.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
I know sometimes we
That's
can
what God known for, bro.
We just saw him.
He a miracle worker.
He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Oh, shit. Bad
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things. But winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Inside give to Elliott. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a first down. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Damn, they got him covered.
Too tough to hold on to that one in second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's some bullshit.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
A give to Elliott. And a looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they
thanks,
deal with
Playboy.
3rd and 11.
That was well played.
Hold it. Nah, I do it at halftime.
2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The Cowboys on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Garabay's kick is good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. As we roll on here in the month of December, week 14 coming up tonight. We got a good one in the AFC West. Get the Parkas out, Kansas City and Denver from the frigid Empower Stadium at Mile High. And then tomorrow night you can turn those Parkas in for some shorts, golf polos, and flip-flops. Monday Night Football in Arizona. Patriots, Cardinals, 8:15 Eastern. They go play action. Mills. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, thank you, Frank.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
We gotta get out of the end zone, baby.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Prescott on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. Now Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans here on third down putting an extra defender in the secondary. To throw is Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Prescott to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead grows to 10-0. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Halftime.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start in the Northeast, an NFC East battle, and a good one between Philadelphia and New York. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. Zach Pascal, a touchdown reception. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. Adam Thielen, well over 100 yards with 2 touchdown catches to boot. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And at the moment, that game is tied with the visiting New York Jets. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Nah, she coming back and get it.
Did you ever want to coffee?
Yeah.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh, okay.
Playing football. Come say hi.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Pettis now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Look at it, even you got a pen. Prince Daniel said hi.
Ready to go here to begin the third quarter.
Hey.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments
What's
this
going on,
offense made in
Prince?
the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense.
He said watching football. He said watching football.
Oh, okay.
I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Garibay on to attempt the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
I hope they're going to screw the defense, but they don't need to be quicker.
All right.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Pettis now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Texans offense set to regain possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything
It's just something I've been wanting to do, Frank.
He gets enough for the first down.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. That ground game contained again there, Charles.
That's all.
really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
What made you want to start your YouTube channel, Frank?
Getting one there on second down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mills now. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Selling candy or something like that.
And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Still
What's up, Livin with the K's?
Touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Mills. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mills. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Kareem Hunt with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
3rd and long for Prescott. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go jet sweep. Washington with it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
I know, right?
Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at him, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Garibay on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by...
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. What you think about it, Frank?
Kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Okay.
Now Mills. This will be complete to Mechie. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. He put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mills. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Mills. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Mills now looks to throw on first down. Another completion here to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Here's Mills. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23.
Got it.
Pressure, and he'll go down. Sacks back.
Nah, I don't think she had anything to do with that, Frank.
To the line now. This ball caught by Mechie. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Mills' throw completed to Mechie. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Third and goal, Mills. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds.
Really?
The play call on fourth and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And
we'd like to thank the Houston Texans and their fans for coming to Arlington. Sorry we have to beat y'all 24-7. So we see y'all next time go around.
Fourth quarter. That tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Cowboys, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Texans, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Uh-oh.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, y'all. I told y'all it's 2 for 1, so here go the second game right here. Let's get this first one out the way. We going against the Jacksonville Jaguars. So we's in Florida. So my Dallas fans, gas up your cars, get your plane tickets, get your motorhomes ready, because we in Florida.
As your lawyer, I was afraid you'd killed him. Well, I did. Stop. We've both been lying to protect each other. No more, Nico. I really didn't do this. Neither did you. What happened that night? When I started to feel like what he did to us. So, what do you want? You're always lying. Do I should die? Go through this, Mickey.
All right. Let's get ready. That's what I want to know. I know right there. The right thing I want to know is what is. All right, we in Florida, y'all, so let's get it in.
Sir. Yeah. You did. When the FBI showed up without warning, you thought it was for assault. When I told you it was for murder, you thought I did it. I thought you did what you always do. To protect me.
All right, here we go, y'all.
But if neither of you kill Rita, then who did? What about the money?
Cars, gas.
Can't find his
Car gas stuff. Okay, Prince, I see you in Florida, Playboy. Because that's where Dallas Cowboys is at right now, going against the Jaguars.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we reach Week 15 and we got a good matchup.
Okay, Prince, I hear
the
you.
Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Jacksonville. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Again, it's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Well, they just continue to march the ball down the field here through the air, Charles. He is now 6 of 6 throwing the football.
And it would help the defense if he was just throwing it to one guy because you could, marshal some forces over there. But the way he's spreading it around, he's hitting them at all angles right now, making it very difficult.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Lawrence. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Oh, they going for it? Okay.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And they are going to
step back, bro.
on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for his 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings him out.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
Well, they miss an opportunity to put some points on the board on the opening drive. They pass on the field goal. What'd you think?
I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint for them. First drive of the game, they set the tone, right? They go downfield. They let them know how aggressive they're going to be all game long. Even though they don't get it, because it's the first drive of the game, you're not that worried about it. Hey, we got plenty of other opportunities.
Don't worry about it, coach. We got you.
Sometimes that's the danger of putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box, and there's nowhere to run the football.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Told you, coach, we had you. Not to worry.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott.
Damn.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. And then nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, we're fine.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Right, here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Oh, Ingram, he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position.
I know that's right, Frank. I know that's right.
Well, they moved the ball okay here.
The devil do be busy.
But this one's going to again amount to nothing.
All the time, bro.
Plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The final 4 weeks of the NFL season are upon us, and we got some intriguing matchups in prime time. Tonight, Patriots and Raiders, that's in Vegas. Josh McDaniels taking on his former employer there. And then Monday Night Football, the Rams and Packers from what should be a frosty Lambeau Field at 8:15 Eastern Time, 7:15 locally there in Green Bay.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
A first down throw for Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
Hey, what's up,
keeps moving.
DD?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Tell me about it, bro. That was crazy.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Elliott. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Prescott. Flush to his right. A battle for it is intercepted. Picked off by Foyesade and Milliken. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Uses the spin. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Mine's going good, JD.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. inside give to Elliott. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Defensive ass game right here.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Final play of the half. Prescott. And he's taken to the ground.
Flag on the play. Wait a minute.
Face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Potential big
play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack, but the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start in the NFC East. This one always a battle. New York taking on Washington, and that one tied 14 apiece in the second quarter. Next, we head down to Houston to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Mecole Hardman, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they trail the visiting Eagles at halftime. The Eagles locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Meanwhile, in our game, to call it a defensive battle would be an understatement. 0-0 is our score. We'll be looking for something in that second half as we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
What makes you think the councilman lied? Either Dr. Heller. She emailed him hoping to find her father's autopsy report. Naturally, Dr. Heller remembered his case and...
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So no score in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Nobody picked me up.
Up the middle, here's Elliott.
First
He'll
down.
take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Shot. Oh, no. That shot. Okay.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Escaping the pressure right.
Gotcha.
Woo,
first down.
Right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line.
Oh, that's some bullshit
the
right
throw
there.
took him a little too far at second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give to Elliott. And he's got room. The 20, 10, and he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. 96 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Yeah. Oh, we finna get it, Prince. Don't worry about it, bro.
That's into a
oh, my God. Bro, no.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Damn, man. Dude, do an interception. No.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
No.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd
okay,
quarter,
Prince.
nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what
Sunday
you want
Night
to do on
Heat
second.
is going down.
You
You know it is, bro.
Sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage.
I got some up my sleeve for tonight.
Pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And with it, they have taken the lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Tony Pollard. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Oh, damn.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
7-3
And what a
lead.
job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points.
All right. Let's get it in.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they gotta feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Let's go, baby. I know, right, Prince? I know that's right.
Field goal. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Connection made with Chenault. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Okay, that was crazy kick.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first down carry by Elliott. Room here to run. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Prescott now from the 50. He's going to find Gallup here.
First down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This is Elliott. How about another? And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have on and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's touchdown.
Michael Gallup, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
That makes this a two-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4 scores.
Yeah, that's a great observation. It's been a heck of a battle, hasn't it? And points have been at a premium throughout this game. So you have to wonder, is this going to be too much for them to overcome?
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Jabril Cox there on the tackle. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
No, JD.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes.
6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Lawrence going to throw again.
It's incomplete.
That's
Took
right.
a shot, couldn't connect.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown.
Better try to make
this
it.
game's over.
If you making him up way running back, it's over.
And that will line up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
I guess not.
And that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
as I have, I know. I hate that song.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
Oh, wide open. Bloop.
And that
he had it.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After the incompletion, here now,
That's all right.
3rd and 2.
We're going to get this first down right here.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. They find some open field here. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 9. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Prescott.
Come on, back.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Cowboys are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Andrew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, y'all. What? All right, y'all, I'm back. I had to go see what the missus want real quick.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they're no doubt swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And the pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I think we're going to call the timeout.
The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for with such little time remaining. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
All right. I want to thank the Jacksonville Jaguars and their fans for hosting this game and letting my fans sit with their fans. Sorry we had to beat y'all 21-3. This your boy signing off. Peace, love, and loyalty.
Outhandle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Dallas, it'll be a 13th win on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.